tutorial, we will be creating some drawings. We will be creating this drawing, and this drawing. Let's start with this drawing. Now these drawings are in millimeter. Therefore, we will be using AutoCAD ISO as a template. Click here and select AutoCAD ISO. At first, we will check the unit. For unit, you can enter. Here decimal is correct. We want decimal. Precision is correct. Then angle is okay. Then we want insertion scale set to millimeter. So all the default settings are suitable for our drawing. Click on OK. We will start this drawing from this point. At first we will create this line of 100, 50, 80 and 50. Click on line. Then give the first point. Take your cursor away. If your line is not coming straight, then you will have to make this polar tracking on. Then your line will come straight automatically. Then give the length of 100. Enter. Then take your cursor above. Give the length of 50. Enter. Now the object is very small. You will have to zoom it. For zooming, take your cursor to the object and rotate your middle mouse button or mouse wheel towards monitor. It will zoom plus. Just pan it by pressing the middle mouse button and dragging the mouse below. Then take it ahead and give the length of 80. Enter. Again take it below. Give the length of 50. Enter. And next is 150, 100 and 150. And again take it ahead. The length of 150, enter, take it above, give the length of 100, enter, and again 150, enter. Then zoom minus. For that, rotate middle mouse button towards you and panel. Then this vertical length is not given, but we know this is 100 and this total length is 250. That means this length will be this 250 minus this 100. That is 150, and again this length is 150 and this is 50. Take it above, give the length of 150, enter. Now I want to create this line of the same length up to this point. So take your cursor to this point, don't click there, just put it for some time and take it away. So it will track that point and you just have to click. So it will automatically catch the length up to that point. Then click, take it below, give the length of 50, enter. Then again we want this length up to this point. So take your cursor to this point and take it above and click. Again take it above. Ensure that it is straight, give the length of 50, enter. Then again up to this point and we will have to close this shape. Again drag this point and click on close. So it will complete the line command and our external shape is ready. Then next is this circle of 60 diameter. Now it is at the center of this sphere of 150 by 150 size. Click here and select center diameter. Then take your cursor to this midpoint. Don't click there. Then take your cursor to this midpoint. Again, don't click there and take your cursor in the center. So it will track those 2 points and it will locate the center of this square. Click there. Then give the diameter of 60. Enter. And next is circle of radius 40. At the distance of 80 from this horizontal line and at a distance of 115 from this vertical line. Now this total length is 150 plus 80, that is 230. That means this 115 is half of this 230. So what we will do, we'll just drag this midpoint and give the length of 80. click here and select center radius, then track this point and give the length of 80, enter, and give radius of 40, enter. So this shape is ready. Then to start new drawing, click on this plus sign. So it will start the drawing automatically with ISO template. So whatever template you have selected for the first drawing, that will be applied automatically to second drawing. And if we check the units are same. So we want it like that only. So we will click on OK. Then next is this drawing. We will start this drawing from this point. We will create this line of 75 length. And this line at angle of 45 and length is 135. Click on line, give the first point, take your cursor again, give length of 75, enter, then zoom there, then take it above, then give the length of 135, then to specify the angle, you will have to press tab once. Press tab, then give the angle of 45 and enter. And again on this side the length is 135 and this angle we want 45. Take it below and give the length of 135, tab. Now we will need angle from this horizontal line. So we know this angle is 45, that means the angle from this horizontal line will also be 45. Give the angle of 45, enter, take your cursor up ahead, give the length of 75, enter, take it above, give the length of 75, enter. Then again on this side, length is 135, press tab. Now the angle with this vertical line will be 45 and we need to define this total angle. That means this angle will be this 90 plus this 45. That is 135. So we need to define this complete angle. So angle will be 135, enter. And again give the length of 135, tab. Now this angle is 45. Enter. Zoom minus, pan it below. Take it above, give the length of 75, enter. 75, enter. Again on this side, give the length of 135 and tab. We need to specify this total angle. As we know this angle is 45. That means this angle will be 180 minus 45. That is 135. So give here angle of 135. Enter. Then again take your cursor above. Give length of 135. Tab. This angle will be again 135. Give 135. Enter. Give 75. 75. Now we can also use object snap tracking. We want this line in line with this line. So just take your cursor to this point and take it above. Now it is not extending this tracking line. For that you will have to make extension object snap on. For that click here and click on extension so that it will extend that tracking line. Again take your cursor to this point and take it above. So it is showing the tracking line. Give the length of 135, enter. You can also use the parallel object snap because we want this line parallel to this line. So what we have to do, just press shift, right click and select parallel object snap. Then take your cursor to this line because you want line parallel to this line and take it away. So now it is tracking parallel to that previous line. Give the length of 135, enter and click on this end point and enter. Then next is to create these two circles. One is of 80 diameter and other is of 60 radius. Click here, click on center radius. Then to locate the center point, take your cursor to this point, then take your cursor to this point and take your cursor at the center. Now actually it is tracking the extension point. To cancel this tracking point, just zoom it. So it will cancel the tracking point. Again take your cursor here, then take your cursor here and take your cursor to the center. Give the radius of 60, enter. Then click here, click on center diameter, then take the center point, give the diameter of 80, enter. So this object is also ready. And next is this object. Again click on this plus, start new drawing. Now units are same, so we will not check that. At first we will create these two lines up to 25 and other line of 300 at the angle of 150. Click on line, give the first point, give the direction, give the length up to 25, enter. Then zoom it. Click on this side, give the length of 300. Then for angle press tab. Now we know that this angle is 150, but we have to specify angle from this horizontal line. As this is 150, that means this will be 180 minus 150, that is 30 degree. Enter. And enter to stop the line command. Then create these circles, 22.5 and 45 radius. Click here and select center radius. Give the center point, click the center point. Give the radius of 22.5, enter. You can repeat the previous command by pressing enter. Enter, give the center point, give the radius of 45, enter. Then 90 and 60 radius, again press enter, give the center point, radius of 90, enter. Enter, specify center point, give the radius of 60, enter. 30 and 50, again enter, with the center point, radius of 15, enter, enter, with the center point, with the radius of 30, enter. And we need to create tangent lines. For that, click on line command. Then to specify tangent object snap manually, press shift, right click and click on this tangent and click. Again shift right click, tangent, click, enter. You can also select object snap automatically. For that, click here and select tangent object snap. As we have seen in the previous tutorial, if quadrant and center is on, then it creates problem. So we will remove it from auto selection so that tangent can be clicked properly. Again click on line, click here. Now it is showing tangent object snap. Click, enter to repeat the line command, press enter, click, click, enter, again enter, click, click, and enter. So this drawing is also ready. In the next tutorial, we will learn some more basic commands and we will also learn how to create drawing in imperial units, that is feet and inches. So thanks for watching. We will stop here.